Hi everyone! So today's video is going to be about confidence. It's about raising your self-esteem and how you can be poised, balanced, and just calm in any situation instead of being anxious, fidgety, and just showing these physical signs of what is going on the inside. So we are going to solve this problem from the inside out, and by the end of this video you are going to be so calm and relaxed that you're not even going to care even if it's the end of the world. You're just going to be like relaxed while the world ends. But before we start, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, here on this channel I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, let's get confident. So the number one thing that you need to do is to stop worrying about what impressions you are making. Stop worrying about what other people are thinking of you while you go about your day. Stop worrying about how you might come across when you communicate with them or when you do anything. Just stop worrying about making other people happy, making other people be, just comfortable and wearing this mask all day long so that you don't get any kind of rejection or judgment. Because when you stop doing this, you are going to be free to be your authentic self, and that's so easy on your mind, on your body, on your soul. You're not being fake, you're not trying so hard. That's just going to make you feel better in general, because you might be thinking that by acting so nice and so accordingly that you are making a good impression, but that's just an act and people can see right through that. And if they can see through it, there's no point in it, is there? So you might as well just be your authentic self. Stop trying to act. Stop being at the mercy of other people's opinions of you. They're going to have that regardless. They're going to have that even if you kill yourself trying to change that. People have their own minds, their own experiences, they have their own processes of thinking, they have their own belief systems. It's all made up. There is nothing you can do about it. And once you acknowledge this and let it go, then you are free. Well, unless you are a dictator who has access to this huge prison where you're going to concentrate a lot of people in one place, sorry to use that word, but unless you're going to brainwash them to love you and accept you, then let go of that idea, because even then you wouldn't be able to do that. So once you do that, you're just going to save a lot of energy, a lot of time that you're wasting trying to resist the world, a lot of friction over there, trying to validate yourself, trying to prove to people your worth. Instead of doing that, now your energy and your time will go elsewhere, where you're going to use this time and energy to better yourself. You're going to focus on yourself instead of other people. And this is going to help you develop your confidence and your self-esteem, because you have now no need and you're not trying to control the world. Number two is to stop putting people on a pedestal. Stop doing that, because no one is perfect. Yes. Even the people that you love, that you appreciate, the people that you look up to, the people that you idolize, they're not perfect. So I don't know if this is newsflash or it's something that you've always known, but because of this long years of wrong beliefs and thoughts, you have now convinced yourself that certain people are these angels, these people that cannot do any wrong. Well, you are wrong, and that idea is contributing to your low self-esteem and confidence in yourself, because you are now comparing yourself to those people constantly, because you can't help it. Your mind is doing that even without you knowing it. Because when you look at someone with ow, and then it slowly turns to ow, I can never be like that, that's not good for you. Because when you look at someone and you're thinking how great they are, how great their life is, how amazing they are, and your mind starts to immediately think of itself, and then it has the opposite thoughts, That's not good for you. And it's only doing that because you're only choosing to look at the surface, the tip of the iceberg. Right there is the success, it's the greatness, it's the amazingness. And your mind has not developed the ability to see the whole picture, the entire picture. Because if you do that, then it's actually a good thing, because now you are willing to learn from the person's struggles, difficulties, all the things that they had to do to be who they are. Because if someone is so great in your eyes, they have gone through some stuff in their lives. And your ability to see this is going to help you. Oh, okay, life might not be perfect right now. I might not be perfect. I might be dealing with a lot of things. I might be dealing with my self-esteem issues, but it's okay, because it's something that person also went through, and I can get over this. And this is going to help your self-esteem, actually, because it's not a permanent thing. You know that you're not going to be this way forever, and this helps a lot. So number 3 is to believe in yourself even when others don't. This is my favorite one. Can you imagine all the great people that have done great things in history, waiting for other people to believe in them, waiting for other people to support them, waiting for other people to see their worth before they did those great things against all odds? We wouldn't have any of this abundance of things in our modern world that are making our lives easier. They did it regardless. They were brave, and they went against all the negativity that was out there because they believed in themselves, because they had this self-esteem and confidence that made these things, that made these seemingly impossible things a reality. And later on, it's something everyone appreciates. So you have to stop waiting for other people to tell you that you're doing great. You have to stop waiting for other people to believe in you before you believe in yourself, because you can do it. You can start believing in your abilities, in your skills, in your talents. Just believe in yourself to achieve things in your life. And this way, you will have abundance of self-esteem. You will just be like, okay, it's only a matter of time before I make things happen. It's only a matter of time before I achieve the things that I want in my life. And this is going to build your self-esteem like nothing else. It's actually the best thing that you can do for yourself, because you're not waiting for the outside world to show you the way. You are believing in yourself. This means that it's okay if someone belittles you. I mean, it's not okay, but it has no power. It can do nothing unless you allow it to. And it's okay if someone's telling you that you're unable to do something or incapable of achieving something because of their own fears and beliefs. Just let it stay there. Don't let it stick to you. Because once you think you can't, you can't. And when you think you can, you can. It's all in your thoughts and your beliefs. So better be careful of what you allow to let into your subconscious mind. And this is going to help you realize that regardless of all the things that are out there, the only thing that's going to determine your success, the only thing that's going to help your own confidence, your self-esteem, and achieving the things that you want is you. And this is the greatest knowledge. You know that no matter what anybody says, that you can make it. It doesn't matter if it's someone that you're putting on a pedestal. It doesn't matter if it is an expert. It doesn't matter if it's someone who knows everything about everything. You don't need to listen to them. I mean, you don't need to discard their good advice, but if it's something that goes against, your deepest needs, your goals, your dreams, then immediately discard it and move on to believing in yourself, no matter what they say. This doesn't mean that it's all going to be easy once you start believing in yourself. There are actually going to be times when you're going to feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't believe in myself so much. When things go wrong, you feel like it's all your fault. And trust me, it's especially those moments that you should continue believing. Keep on believing, because that is the elixir of success. That is the one thing that is going to help you go through all the difficulties and all the things that are going to happen, between now and the time when you're going to see all your dreams, all your goals realized and come to fruition, is the belief that you have in yourself. So don't compromise with this one. Number 4 is never compare yourself with others. I mean, this is the dream killer, because You're not even comparing your bad times with their bad times. You are comparing their great times, their final product with what you're going through now. And it's absolutely wrong. It's not even the right comparison. You are not comparing the right things. You are comparing someone who has gone through what they've gone through and have made it in life with your situation now. So it's not the right comparison. So this is what you have to know, and you have to really understand and realize that this is actually killing your dreams. This is actually making you be this person riddled with self-esteem issues. You know, you have no confidence in yourself. You don't believe that you can achieve these things because you're constantly looking at other people's success and constantly looking at your failures. And this is not going to help you in any way. Instead, what's going to help you is to look at other people's success and be happy for them. Develop the ability to be genuinely happy for other people's successes in life. Because if you have thoughts of, envy, jealousy, resentment, these thoughts are not going to inspire good thoughts. They're not going to inspire you to do good things in your own life, because when you're critical of other people, you are even more critical of yourself. And this is the most damaging thing that you can do to yourself. Criticizing yourself, your self-loathing is contributing to your low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is also about looking at the outside world and being envious and being powerless. So you don't want to do that. The other thing is, when you are comparing yourself with another person, you are telling your mind that that is the standard. That is the highest I can ever get, and I don't even have that. By doing this, you are inadvertently limiting yourself, because, you could be achieving so much more than that person. You might have so much more, prepared for you by the universe. You might have all these things that you can achieve by realizing your own worth, by realizing your own talents and abilities and going for it without fear. But because you are looking at someone and you are jealous, or you feel like that's the greatest thing, and you don't even have that, it means you're limiting yourself. You are focusing on the wrong things, and you could be limiting and stopping all the blessings coming to you, all your blessings that are going to make your life so much more abundant than that person. Maybe you are limiting yourself. So it's something to think about. All right, so number 5 is to take good care of your mind and body. At the end of the day, if you don't have a peaceful mind that's going to allow you to think clearly, and you don't have a perfectly healthy body, there's no point to life. Forget your self-esteem and the confidence and all that. But without a peaceful mind and a healthy body, life is not worth living. If you're constantly thinking about how everything is wrong with your life, if you are full of dark thoughts, if you're full of, these negative thoughts that are making your life hell, then it's not worth living. And if you have so many body parts aching, if you have so many of these diseases that the doctors, are just unable to tell what's wrong with you, then life is not worth living. And you're only having this physical aches as a result of your thoughts up here. That's another topic for another video. But for now, realize, just know that if you have pains, if you have any disease, if you have problems with your physical body and your organs, it has to do with what's going on up here. They say, in treating any disease, start with the mind. And that's not for nothing. So you have to know that taking care of yourself is your number 1 priority. Regardless of what's going on in your life, it might be very hard to look after yourself, but you have to make it a point, and you have to allocate some time every day to take care of yourself somehow. And this is a very important thing. This is something that you shouldn't skip. This is something that you shouldn't put aside until you have the time and the energy and the luxury to do it. It's something that you have to do now, even when you don't have the time or the energy. So little things as, you going to the mirror every single morning and looking at yourself and telling yourself that you love yourself regardless of all the negative thoughts rushing to you, or regardless of you being embarrassed to do that, that's going to help you. Just do it. Just wake up in the morning, go straight to the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. And maybe point out 3 or 4 things that you like about yourself. This is going to help your self-esteem, trust me. And even, small things like in the morning, you could write down your goals and your dreams and read them out loud. That's self-care. You could affirm, say out loud, decree positive things about yourself, even though you might be feeling, your worst, you might be feeling like you don't deserve anything, you might be angry with yourself, but say them anyways, because they are the things that are going to change, and this will help with your self-esteem and developing your confidence. And just do these things, try them out, don't skip them. Every day try to do something good for yourself, because doing good for yourself is good. It's not only other people, it's not only you doing charity work, you rescuing cats and dogs and all this. It's good, but you have to also learn to be good to yourself.